language is our humanity as part of who we are and our identity, and we don't want to lose that.
In our Hopi way, it's like we pray for things, but it's your responsibility to put that into action.
People are hungry for learning more about their culture.
And neveni means herbs. The herbs that we forage.
Where the language immersion preschool started was about 10 years ago. It was only for 4 weeks out of the whole year. So last year, fortunately, we were able to raise enough funds so that we offered 5 4-week sessions instead of just the one. In March, we launched our first year-round preschool.
All of the supplies are given to the student. They do pay a small tuition, but what we ask them to bring their willingness to learn, willingness to share about themselves into what they're doing.
And to see us grow from not having a language program, and then this year to launch the first year-round school, what we are doing is impacting especially the children and their families.
When I went to kindergarten, I didn't speak a word of English. I grew up with my grandmother in the house, with my parents. We all lived together. We are trying to involve the parents to come down and learn Hopi verbs with their children. Those are the things that teach the parents so that they're talking not just words but phrases. We have food that we forage, and we have food that we plant. At the playground, how we were picking the spinach, and that's what we eat. Last time
What we're doing impacts everybody, especially like these traditional art classes. It's my understanding that some of that was dying out. So I really feel like Hopi Titakaiki gave people a lot of that opportunity to just carry all of that forward.
As far as I think majority of us now are introducing this to our grandchildren and explaining to them what the designs mean. So there's a meaning for each color of different things, and that's kind of where I get thrown off still sometimes, because when we're growing up, we really don't apply a lot of them. Until now, we're really relearning a lot of those things.
The idea was the old way of learning something, maybe from your so'o, which is your grandmother, maybe your ge'a, which is your auntie. Things that we use in our ceremonies were really fading. And so in order to restore that, we started looking for mentors. Some of the students who were mentored are now our mentors. And it's been really overwhelming to see the response.
It's my dream to have the students or everybody on the reservation to speak Hopi. I'm not going to be here forever. I want to give my position to someone who will carry it on.
People who represent foundations like the Colorado Plateau, I don't think they realize the impact. The school that we have wasn't anywhere near what it looks like today. In order to make it a healthy and a safe place for children, we had to put a lot of work, and that takes money. And so with funding from the Colorado Plateau and others out there, it would just be nearly impossible to really appropriately fund the school that we have now. I'd like to see 10 years down the road, but a lot of the grants that we get, maybe they're at the maximum, maybe 2 or 3 years. I'm hopeful if we all continue to do the good work that we're all doing, we'll see programs like this flourish, just grow.